Welcome to KSM Adventures of an Arcane Mage here on Lord PeteyTV Plays. In this video series, we will be following Petey as he tries to learn how to play Arcane Mage while getting Keystone Master. See all of our restrictive rules on Discord. Please note that throughout the video, non-boss combat is double speed, and if you have any questions or comments, please place them below. Please hit that follow button to see more content from Lord PeteyTV throughout the week. So this week I actually felt a lot better taking our keys. Now, the keys themselves, I stayed in the lower, I should say around 6. I did try to do a 1-7 key because I knew that Afflicted was going to start causing some problems. I noticed that I really didn't have a problem producing groups. I have a feeling that was more towards the fact that our IO now is high enough that it's established in the 6 range. So all in all, we had some pretty good dungeons this week, except for one, and I'll talk about that when we get there. The Lost Dwarves themselves are a very interesting group of people when you're ending up trying to fight them. Now, not only are they more than one character, which is kind of a little nicer for me because I can get more of our arcane surges, or I should say, combo points on the character. But at the same time, they're a little bit easier to AoE, and there's a lot of really, really cool things for that. Now, I started to just go into a regular AoE rotation, trying to DPS them as much as I can, putting up my surges and channeling my other abilities, and trying to make sure my dots are up as much as I can. As you can see, we're probably gonna stay in the low 4s for this boss, but that's mostly because of how the pull was done. And I think that it was pretty good for me, being that I'm still not 100% used to doing group fights. Fighting Bromok, in my opinion, is probably one of the most interesting of these fights because you have to kind of know where you're going to be running and where all the ambushes are going to be going and all the ads. Now, we were lucky enough to have a DK that was able to pull most of the ads in using, a bomb limb. And the fact that we're able to DPS as well as we are is mostly because it's an AoE fight. So I've been toying with the fact of using my arcane orb to get combo points and just using my arcane barrage to get rid of those combo points, and then just using arcane explosion to gain combo points. And doing that in a group or in AoE pulls, it seems to be really working and effective with the addition of putting my dots up and also my regular explosions like Touch of the Magi and such like that. Just a reminder, Lord PeteyTV can be used at Rogue Energy Drinks to have a discount to support the channel. Links in the description. Looking to support the channel? Go to teespring.com, click on the link in the description, and go ahead and take a look at that really, really nice merchandise. Pick it up to help support the channel. Now, Sentinel is just a weird boss in general if you don't know how to properly, take the orbs and place them. Now, if you have a really strong group that knows what's going on, they place the orbs close to the boss, which allows you to DPS the boss a little easier. Now, I really have a lot of problems trying to DPS this boss because I'm really not that good with a single target, and I've really been trying to figure out what the proper way to go about that is. And I've also been trying to make sure I'm using my uh, arcane missiles when I have, full charges, and same thing with the orbs and the blasts and so on and so forth. But I really haven't been able to break a really good single target DPS yet. And I have to look up more for this week to see if there's something we could do for our single target. And Baron is another single target fight, and as you see, I kind of just go in there, drop my dots, I channel as what I can do, and then I just start putting all my dots up there. I try to utilize the fact that when I use Touch of the Magi, it gives me my full amount of charges for combo points, and I kind of just try as much as I possibly can to use that to our advantage. Now, throughout this whole entire boss fight, I really felt awkward because I really had lots of problems trying to keep that single target damage up. Now, I think that one of the better things over time will be once I get my crit ready to go. Have you seen Lord PeteyTV wearing these amazing gamer glasses? These glasses are from Sub2R. If you go to the description and you click on their link, and if you want to purchase them, use Lord PeteyTV at checkout for 10% off. Once again, the last boss of Uldaman is just, what can I say? It is a single target fight of crazy with a lot of stuff going on. But with the DPS portions of this, when I try to make sure I keep all of my dots up there and I kind of just let them go, I try to put my Arcane Surge up there. I try to make sure I use my Touch of the Magi. I try to make sure I put as many of my dots up there as possible and get as many stacks in there so that when Touch of the Magi explodes, we do just a lot of damage. And we end up doing that, but we don't get a real burst. Now, this group itself as a whole, we really aren't producing a crazy amount of damage. Our overall, it's 5.5, 6. I'm still about what the DK is for damage, which for me, I thought that was good. Talking about overall. But we ended up taking down the boss, and it wasn't really that too bad of a run. It felt really smooth, and I felt really good when we finished it. I just want to say thanks again, everybody, for checking out our videos, and we're going to be putting out as many of them throughout the whole entire week. At least 4 dungeons are going to be mages. I should say 4 videos are going to be of the mage each week, and then we'll have our regular affix videos, and we're going to have other videos too every single week. So thank you very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you all for spending the time here, and I will see you all soon. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon in chat. Bye, everybody.